Good afternoon. We are closing in on a second full hour of a lockdown happening right now at the Dirksen Federal Courthouse in the Loop. This lockdown starting at 11 a.m. after reports of a man with a knife inside that lobby. There are street closures and a lot of action happening right now at Dearborn and Jackson. Our Noel Brennan is there. He's been there for more than an hour now. Noel, I'm curious what you've learned from people that you've been talking to on the street, but also I'd like to have you walk us through what we've been able to see via your camera and from your naked eye of what is happening inside that lobby.
Sure, Marie. So all the streets around the Dirksen Federal Building right now are shut down. Officers are out here. They're stopping people from walking too close to the building. And just the past few minutes, we saw another armored vehicle show up. Officers got out. They were walking towards the Dirksen Federal Building. They also had a shield. We also see a drone that has been out here. It's been flying all morning and into the afternoon as this situation has unfolded. It started about 11 o'clock this morning. We know from spokespeople out here from the U.S. Marshal's Office and law enforcement on scene that the building is currently on lockdown because there's a man with a knife, and we've been able to see through our viewfinder, though we're not going to show you exactly what we've captured, but I can describe it. There was a man in the lobby. He's been pacing back and forth. He had a knife, and at times he was holding that knife up to his neck. He was also wearing a backpack, and you could see him moving his arms and at times talking to officers inside the building. We know from the U.S. Marshal's Office, the spokesperson, they confirmed that there is a man inside with a knife. He is currently speaking with law enforcement, and per this spokesperson, he has made demands, but it is unclear what those demands are. There are a number of people that have been watching this scene unfold, though the crowd has dwindled from what it was earlier in the afternoon, and especially in the minutes after this incident started. I did speak to a woman who was just passing through on her way with her boyfriend to a grocery store when she saw all of the commotion. She saw agents running across the street, and she knew something was happening, but not quite what it was. Take a listen to what she had to say as she described the scene unfold in front of her.
I'm actually going to a grocery store, and what stopped me in my tracks is I noticed all the FBI agents rushing into this federal building, and on my right, everyone was like running away from over here. And as I noticed, I wanted to turn this way, but they told us, hey, you can't go that way. There's something going on over here. And I got right here, I literally saw the guy waving a knife around. I'm like, wait, he has a knife in his hand. So that's what literally got everyone's attention. Like, okay, now he has a knife in his hand. And then when the FBI agents got closer to him, because they tried to work their way closer to him to kind of, mend the situation, he held it up to his own neck.
So again, this situation still unfolding. The crowd out here of onlookers has gotten smaller, but there is still plenty of law enforcement presence out here. Chicago police, we've seen FBI, we've seen the Department of Homeland Security. And again, we have been checking in on that shot of the man inside the building walking around. He is still in there, and we are going to keep monitoring the situation out here, and as it develops, we will pass along those details to you. For now, reporting live outside the Dirksen Federal Building, Noel Brennan, CBS News, Chicago.
No, we appreciate that live report from the scene. We will continue to work our sources and learn what we can about what is unfolding at the Dirksen Federal Courthouse. Be sure to stay with us for updates here on our stream and beginning live in our news on TV today at 4.
This has been breaking news from CBS News Chicago.